Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the K-Storm Network. I'm your host, Cody Storm, as always, and here today we are checking out the new releases and the weekly deals for the PlayStation 4 the week of May the 24th. I hope you all had a very swell May 24 weekend if you are a Canadian resident. If not, well, you didn't celebrate Victoria Day then. But checking out the first thing we have this week on the docket for new releases, we have a new pre-order that I do not believe was here last week. Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator. Okay, it's $79.99 for the pre-order. It's brought to us by Access Games, rated T for teens. Let's see what they have to say about Guilty Gear. Digital pre-order, you receive a bonus of the demo after checking out, so you get to play it ahead of time. You get to play an exclusive demo. That's actually a very interesting pre-order. That's actually a pretty cool one. An exclusive demo, you get a little taste of the game before it's officially released. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, so jumping into what they have to say about it. Pre-order Guilty Gear Xrd and instantly unlock a new Brawler's suite of modes. Full versions of Arcade Mode, Training Mode, and Versus Mode will be instantly available upon purchase of the full version. Gain a leg up on the competition and be battle ready for day 1. Cancellations, refunds are not available except required by law. So that's all they really have to say about it, except for the description here, which the game rips along at a blistering 60 frames per second rate and features cross-platform, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 compatibility battles. Choose from over 20 plus insane fighters as you battle for glory in the post-apocalypse. New fighters, modes, and polished mechanics provide infinite ways to annihilate your rivals. Incinerate combos, carnage at the push of a button with stylish type. Noobs and pros alike are now able to unleash devastating combos with extreme ease. 2D styled animation coupled with next-gen cel shading techniques blurs the boundaries between gameplay and interactive anime. Intense brawls, polished graphics, and massive amounts of content ensures the fight is never over. Okay, that's pretty cool right there. It's also welcoming for new players. That's always good to have, especially for me. I shouldn't really say that anymore, considering that every fighting game we play here on the channel, I win. So maybe I'm actually better at fighting games than I give myself credit for. That actually looks very beautiful, though. That looks very nice. That's a cool looking game right there. Alright, what else do we have? That's about it for the pre-orders of the new releases. Now, up next, we got one of my favorite new releases of the week, personally. Downwell, brought to us by Devolver Digital. Now, this is a cross-platform game. PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita version also came out this week, which is one of 2 only new releases for the Vita this week. I actually picked this up earlier today. I literally have not been able to put it down for probably the past 4 hours. Until I had to pry myself away from Downwell to film this video for all of you guys here. So don't worry about it. Downwell is going to get the full one-night stand treatment. You're gonna get the gameplay. You're gonna see what it looks like. Now let's see what they have to say about it, though. Downwell is a curious game about a young person venturing down a well in search of untold treasures with only his gun boots for protection, which are a little bit like Astro Boy boots, only instead of being jet-propelled, they shoot out bullets. Make your way further and further down into the darkness, filled with nasty creatures and mysterious secrets to collect the spectacular red gems scattered about the rocks, and the red gems are essentially your currency to buy upgrades and such, much like Binding of Isaac, much like Nuclear Throne. It is one player, and it supports 720 HD video. So there you go right there. It is not cross-buy. If you want it on the PS4 and you want it on the Vita, you are going to have to pay for it separately. Both are $49.99 Canadian. That's actually sad in my opinion. I wish it would be cross-buy. Then I could play it on the PS4 if I felt like it. But, I went with the Vita version because the Vita is my bae. Whenever I have a chance to get anything on the Vita, I pick it right up. And, I didn't even consider buying Downwell on the PC as soon as I heard it was going to be getting a Vita port. I waited. That is pure dedication. Waited for the game. It was worth the wait. Highly recommend it. Now, moving on next, we have Dungeons 2, brought to us by Calypso Media. It is $59.99, rated T for teen. Let's see what they have to say about it. In Dungeons 2, fulfill the Dungeon Lord's insatiable quest for vengeance by recruiting fearsome new monsters from all corners of the underworld in order to undertake his evil bidding. Take control of the mighty Dungeon Lord and craft a network of unique and terrifying dungeons and recruit an army of fearsome creatures. Prepare to defend your kingdom against those pesky heroes and go above and beyond. Go above ground to wage war on their human cities. The game features one-of-a-kind gameplay. Dungeon 2 is Dungeon Manager in the Underworld, but on the surface, tactical real-time strategy. Exciting single-player campaign with 11 missions, 2 playable factions, I think that's supposed to be factions, 26 unique creatures, and an online multiplayer mode for up to 4 players. Thanks to the Hand of Terror, you maintain constant control of your minions and can give surgically precise commands. The PlayStation 4 edition of Dungeons 2 contains exclusive additional content with 11 new maps, tons of new opponents, and over 30 hours of additional game time. It supports 1-player, network players 2 to 4, remote play with the Vita, and 1080p HD video output. That doesn't sound too bad. That sounds a little bit too cool. Sadly, they do not have screenshots. It's always very sad when games do not include that, because you want to get a feel for the game. Like, you know, you want to see what the game's going to look like, and screenshots are, like, the least that they can do, if not a trailer. But you know what? I don't know. Some games just, I don't know. Maybe the screenshots just don't do them justice, so they don't even bother. So, next for another new release of the week, we have Lumo, and as you can see from the thumbnail there, that looks like the little mage from Dungeon Defenders, actually. That's really cool. It is brought to us by Rising Star Games. It's rated E10 and up. Okay, witness the rebirth of a genre in Lumo, a classic insomniac adventure with a modern twist for gamers young and old alike. As a contemporary take on the long-lost isometric platform genre, Lumo can be enjoyed by anyone looking for an absorbing, challenging, and rewarding adventure. But for those who lived through the golden age of video games, the 80s and early 90s, or know about the games and culture from that time, layer upon layer of nods, winks, and touches to those times help build upon an experience that's as heartwarming as it is exciting. With over 400 rooms across 4 unique zones, 6 hidden minigames, and all kinds of secrets to uncover, Lumo is a true voyage of discovery. How much you discover just depends on how hard you look. Okay. It supports 1 player. It supports interconnectivity between the PS4 and the PS Vita, which I believe essentially means the second screen feature. And this is actually only the second game I've heard of that's used that, other than Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. So that's actually a pretty cool feature. I'd like to look into that. That sounds rather neat. Okay, and then up next, in case Captain America Civil War did not fulfill your Marvel needs, you got Zen Pinball 2 Marvel Pinball Season 1 Bundle. It is brought to us by Zen Studios, the makers of Zen Pinball. You can pick it up for $22.99, rated E10 and up. Experience your favorite Marvel heroes and villains in epic pinball form in Marvel's Pinball Season 1 Bundle. An incredible collection that brings together a bunch of exciting Marvel pinball tables from the masters of Zen Studios. Marvel Pinball Season 1 Bundle features the following tables and packs: Captain America, Doctor Strange, for all of you looking forward to the new movie coming out later this year, Fantastic Four, which has had 2 tries at the theater and have bombed. Well, actually 3. There's actually a Fantastic Four, I believe, in the 70s that wasn't even released. Fun fact. So, Fantastic Four has actually failed 3 times. You're out. Get the fuck out of here. Marvel Pinball Original Pack, as well as Marvel Pinball Vengeance and Virtue Pack. Purchasing this content entitles you to the PS3, PS4, and the Vita versions. This product is playable in 2D or 3D if you do have a 3D compatible TV, as well as 3D glasses. Supports 1 to 4 players, as DualShock 3 vibration function, as HDTV screen resolution of 720, as stereoscopic 3D compatibility, as well as network players 2 to 4 is supported. Wow, that is a mouthful. Okay, and then up next we have essentially the exact same thing, except this time around is Marvel Pinball Season 2 Bundle. I almost called it Marvel. That's actually a hair school, don't confuse the two. So in this bundle pack, you will get Civil War, good old movie tie-ins. You will also get Deadpool, which is probably my favoritist Marvel superhero movie. It used to actually be Blade. It's actually a tie right now, but you know, Deadpool's definitely funnier than Blade. They also have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. People call me Star-Lord. They also have Avengers Chronicles, Marvel's Ant-Man, which I actually have not seen, but Civil War made me want to go and watch Ant-Man. And Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron. Also have not seen that movie, sadly. As well as Venom. Waiting for a Venom movie. That would be sick. Venom is boss. Look at that tongue. Like, Venom and Deadpool, what an amazing team that would be. That'd be crazy. And then lastly, our last new release of the week is Retsnom, brought to us by Somi Inc. or Sami Inc. I apologize if I did not say it correctly. You can pick it up for $4.99. It is also rated T for teen. Retsnom is an innovative puzzle platformer game in pixel art style that allows players to alter the game environment by mirroring sections of the level and rearranging it on the fly. For the hardcore puzzle gamer, mirrors reflect objects left to right. Players should understand the way how mirror flips work the world to solve the stages. The ability to bend the world to players' will is a very cool gameplay mechanic that rewards experimentation as players make their way through this rather sinister world. A puzzle game with story. Indie Stream 2015 Best of Narrative winner. You have a daughter. She is unfortunately infected by a zombie virus. The only way to save your daughter is to visit the laboratory in the future and steal the medicine that is expected to be made by your colleagues. But the future research team is hiding in the maze using mirrors. They decorated the maze using features of a mirror in each level. It supports one player as well as DualShock 4 controller and 1080p video output. That actually sounds rather interesting. That sounds pretty neat right there. Okay, and then moving on next, where are we going to be checking out? We're going to be checking out the deals of the week. What do we got for deals? Let's just jump right in. Check them out, see what we got. Friendly reminder, we also still have Tropico 5 that we can pick up for free as long as you are PlayStation Plus a subscriber. I have picked it up, have not even installed it yet, but you know what? There might be a video coming your way. Okay, so up, what do we got? Some of these are the same deals as last week. I believe, actually a lot of these are the same deals as last week, if not most of them. There's actually quite a few of here. Oh, you can get Dying Light, the following Enhanced Edition for $41.99. Huh, it's hard to tell which one of these we've seen before and which ones we haven't. You can pick up Star Wars Battlefront Deluxe Edition 50% off. You got Evolve 60% off, but everyone I know told me that that game is poopy. So take that with a grain of salt. Can't judge it myself, have not played it myself. Witcher is still on sale. You can get Evolve the regular edition. Grand Kingdom pre-order, still on sale. Go check that out. That's going to be coming out for the PS4 and the PS Vita not too long from now, so you're going to want to get ready for it. There's also the Prototype bundle. That actually looks pretty cool. That looks pretty neat. Prototype 1 and 2. I played and beat Prototype 1. I've never actually played Prototype 2. We also got ourselves Chivalry, the Ultimate Edition. That is a pretty sweet deal, considering it includes a bunch of DLC. I would pick that up myself, except I already have Chivalry on Steam, sadly. There's also Lords of the Fallen Complete Edition bundle, $11.99 for full game and all DLC. That's not too bad. You can also pick up Outlast with its DLC for $14.49. That's a pretty sweet deal right there. We got Astral Breed. Oh, we got the Arctic Collection, Never Alone. Fantastic game. We played through that, I believe, last summer. Fantastic game. Very nice. Very cool. On sale for $4.49. I would highly recommend you guys pick that up. Fantastic game, in my opinion. If that weighs any weight with you, which I hope it does, considering you're watching my video. We also got Life is Strange, we got Evolve, Abyss Odyssey, we also did a One Night Stand for back in the day, so if you guys want to see what that looks like, go search that on the channel. What else have we got? We got Stealth Inc., Stealth Inc. 2, both fantastic games, otherwise known as Stealth Bastard. What else we got here? We got Titan Attacks, we got Torkel, Fox Tales Never Alone, which is of course a DLC, and we still have these lovely icons that were on sale in last week's video as well. Now that we looked at the new releases and we looked at the deals, I believe that that is about it for this week. I hope that you guys enjoyed this PlayStation Store update video. Remember to leave comments below telling me what you guys are going to be picking up, what you guys are waiting to see, or just anything in general, anything that caught your attention. I look forward to reading all of your comments, and thank you all very much for sitting through this PlayStation Store update with me. We're not going to switch to the Vita this week, because as I said, Downwell is the only real release this week. There is also a zombie shooter game, but it's pretty dookie. It's pretty dookie. It's Dookie Kong, you could even call it. So we're just gonna skip that for this week, and I hope you guys understand. And this is about gonna wrap it up for the week of May the 24th. I look forward to seeing all of you again next week for the next update. And until then, I hope you guys keep gaming, don't put down your Vitas, and don't turn off your PlayStation 4s, because we're gonna be coming back.
I only want a proper introduction. Maybe all it takes is a baseball bat to show you what I can. Clicking in your jaw is a testament for trying.